So, you've just picked up Rocket League and you've tried a couple games against the bots. You lost your first one. You were still getting a grip on the basic controls, but in your second game onward, you easily defeated them. You really feel like you're getting the hang of this, so you decide to try your luck with real opponents. So you load into your first match, you're excited, your hands are shaking, but you're confident. The game is simple, right? How hard can this be? And your first game does go okay. You score your first goal, and the explosion is so incredibly satisfying. Oh my god, I did that, and you can't stop grinning. You play for a few hours, you win some, you lose some, and you're starting to grasp how to control the ball on the ground and how to time your flips for maximum hit power. Then, in your next game, you see something you've never encountered before. The ball bounces, it soars up over your head, and then, out of nowhere, your opponent's flying. Shakily, unsteadily, they boost towards the ball and knock it right into the goal. What, you think? How? So you try it. It doesn't work. You try it again. It still doesn't work. Another time. It kinda works. Again, doesn't work. Again, doesn't work. Again, scored one. Again, no dice. Again, you got it. Again. Holy shit, that was awesome. And then someone freestyles on you, and you start all over. Rocket League, oh Rocket League. I am coming up on my 1,000th hour with this complex, beautiful, majestic sport. And in my opinion, it is the perfect multiplayer experience. So sit back and let me tell you why I've fallen completely and madly in love with a game where you hit balls with cars. This is my retrospective. This is my love letter to Rocket League. Rocket League, like so many other pillars of the gaming industry, manages to tap into that childhood sense of wonder and imagination, that magical what if that makes being a kid so great. What if I had awesome space armor? And what if my arm was a cannon and I fought aliens? Well, what if all the Nintendo characters came together and fought each other? Who would win? That would be so awesome. What if I could play soccer, but with cars? Oh yeah, and what if you put rockets on them? It's really no wonder that this game's a success. This point does sort of beg the question though, why did the predecessor, supersonic acrobatic rocket-powered battle card, fail to break through that popularity barrier between niche favorite and mainstream hit? It had the same basic concept and nigh indistinguishable gameplay. Well, in my opinion, it's actually pretty simple. It's all in the name, baby. Supersonic, acrobatic, rocket-powered, flubber-coated, electric sliding, easy-bake ovening battle cards. It just doesn't have the same ring to it. They took this amazingly simple concept and found a way to stretch it out into this long run-on sentence that does more to confuse the audience than to entice them. Rocket League. What a great name. It's simple, it's easy to remember, it's descriptive, it's fun. The skill ceiling in this game is absolutely humongous. It's larger than you can even conceive of when you first start playing. If you've never done it before, go to the Rocket League subreddit. Go there for 5 minutes. Look at the various GIFs and videos from pros and other high-level players that are always sitting on the front page. Feel bad about yourself. Cry. And go play more Rocket League. Learning curve is one of the most important things in any gaming experience. If people can't immediately have fun with your game when picking it up for the first time, the chances are that they're never actually going to take the time to get good at it. What the heck just happened? What was that? They bit so hard on nothing. And if there's not this realm of difficulty and expertise that you can get good into, then it's not going to hold players' attention for very long. Rocket League is at its core a very simple game. There are no secrets to discover, no characters to learn. The maps and cars are only slight variations of the same basic concepts. You understand the objectives of the game from the get-go. Even the dumbest player can get the basics. Car drive forward, car hit ball, ball score goal. But the simplicity is amazingly deceptive. This is one of the deepest multiplayer experiences of all time. Every time you master a trick, and feel like you're really starting to get it. Someone shows you that you're really far from good. On the user side, this game feels excellent. It's responsive, it's clean, your car does exactly what you want it to do. It starts to feel like an extension of yourself. With completely rebindable controls and excellent controller support, you can find exactly the control scheme that feels comfortable to you. Without all the thought and testing Psyonix put into making this game feel great, none of the rest would have even mattered. Only the level of precision and nuance that this game allows you gives the great players the ability to really shine, pulling off moves and tricks that will drop your jaw to the floor, even after 1,000 hours. Rocket League has a growing esports scene, one that I think hasn't really had the chance to blossom yet. I see so much potential in it, and thankfully, so does Psyonix. See, they've partnered with Twitch to create the RLCS, or Rocket League Championship Series, the first season of which was a great success.
Then, but an easy pushback from Pluto. He's up in the air with a bounce on the
Oh my goodness, Pluto!
Shot on net. If he can get to this and put it on target the second touch, and Legenio gets it, putting them up on the scoreboard with a minute left.
It's so hard to expect, but it just goes to show how much you need to be ready for just about anything. Kenobi and Markaduda getting the ball at the same time, just slamming it across the entire field.
It's a great spectator sport, readable, clear, and a lot of fun to watch, with a variety of individual skills and team-wide strategy. While it still doesn't touch the size of competitive scenes like League of Legends, Dota, or Counter-Strike, I really think it's only a matter of time. With favorite teams, famous pros, drama, and hype already building, there's really nowhere to go but up. These maps, these cars, these hats, these trails, the game is beautiful. Running in the Unreal Engine 4, it manages to strike a perfect balance between excellent performance and stunning visuals. Players have been able to glitch outside of these maps, and what they've found is astonishing. These set pieces you see outside the arenas, these aren't cardboard cutouts or scaled up skyboxes. These are real, constructed cities, real parks, real lakes, a real futuristic Tokyo. In creating these visuals, Psyonix didn't just go the extra mile, they went the extra marathon. Yeah, that was cheesy, I know. I wrote it, I said it, shut up. Rocket League has released 10 paid DLCs in about a year and a half. Total price? $26. These are completely optional, mostly cosmetic items. They give no advantage. You're not paying for a 3% boost increase. You're not paying for bonus experience, higher drop rate, new maps, or game modes. That would only fracture the community, and Psyonix knows it. You're paying for style. And with multiple franchise partnerships with movies, other games, even the NBA, there's a lot of style to go around. In my eyes, this is the only way to do paid DLC. Nothing grinds my gears harder or faster than paying for advantage in a multiplayer game. Psyonix, yet again, does it right. And those are just the paid DLCs. The vast majority of the patched in content has been 100% free. This includes half a dozen new arenas, new game modes, and dozens upon dozens of cosmetic items which are rewarded randomly as you play. And no, you don't have to pay $1.99 for a basic Psyonix shiny golden untarnished keycard. If it drops, it's yours. And some items are rare. So rare that you might never find the item you want with the modifier you want. And that's a good thing. It keeps you searching, and it makes the rare ones feel valuable. I wouldn't trade my painted traffic cone for the world. Psyonix is always in contact with the community, always getting feedback, constantly pumping out content and patches that give the players what they want. They didn't just release their game, sit back, and milk it with DLCs like companies too numerous to name have done. Sorry, coming in my throat there. They actively supported their IP and their player base in every way they could think of, fixing bugs, making changes, adding content, creating this state of constant evolution for Rocket League. What they created was great from the start. It would have sold like hotcakes regardless. Psyonix could have just sat back and let the money pour in, or abandoned this in favor of another new project now that they have the funding. But instead, they stood by it, they support it, and the fans feel it. Not a week goes by without a Psyonix appreciation thread topping the internet discussion sites. This is, in my opinion, the best developer out there. Nobody else has close to their level of transparency, engagement, and fair dealing. I cannot emphasize enough the admiration and respect I feel for these guys, and I implore, if there are any game developers watching right now, emulate what the Psyonix guys have been doing, because this is how you get loyal fans. This is how you get a customer base who will support you and who will be back time and time again whenever you make a new game. Rocket League is Psyonix's baby, and they're taking care of it. In conclusion, guys, go buy Rocket League. Do it right now. Hell, if you bought it once, buy it again. Buy all the DLC. Go buy the things that are free. I don't even care. Give Psyonix your money somehow. I've said it once and I'll say it again. If we don't support the developers who do things right, the industry will never change. Vote with your dollar. Take a drive. Score a goal. Fall in love. Play Rocket League.
Bam! Just like that. That's all there is to it.